Hey, buddy.
Silence wins. Hello.
What's going on?
Nothing. I have some interesting conversations to have with you this week, though.
Okay, so let's set some ground rules.
Okay.
Am I gonna get pissed off?
No, I don't
Am I
think
gonna be on a soapbox?
so. I mean, I can't control that.
Do we need to get Richie on board with the PC button?
Not when I talk.
Okay, all right.
I mean,
really, you always get me worked up. You know that.
well, right. So I talk and get you spun up, and then that's
Right.
the problem.
And then you just sit back and laugh.
Yeah, well, that's the best way to do it. You just throw a hand grenade in and just see how she blows up.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean,
and she blows up.
That was one of my favorite
frag grenade.
That was one of my favorite things to do when I was on the job. Was just get like you're sitting in a room and you just like
stir the fucking pot.
You'd tap a guy on the shoulder and be like, "Watch this," and you just make a comment, knowing the audience in the room. Throw that hand grenade in the middle, and then
you fucking walk out.
Sit back and let the magic happens as they happen.
Exactly.
Do you know off the top of your head when we started this podcast? Because we're in episode 44.
43 episodes ago, so it had to have been in October.
October, you think?
Yeah, has to have been. Had to have been. Why?
Well, I've got a thought. I've got an idea.
I mean, it's easy to find out if you really want me to find out when the first one was.
How?
I can probably. Well, let's just do the power of Google.
I'm scrolling all the way back on the Facebook podcast timeline.
Let's just
to see if we can figure that out. Oh man, look at
someone just yelled out. Did you hear that?
Nope.
October 15th.
October 15th.
Right here. Episode 1, introduction. Whoops. I don't want to. October 23rd. Oh, October 23rd is when it came out.
All right. So we probably.
So let's look back then, because we were not fully developed yet. So it would have been October 23rd. October 23rd Saturday is our first one.
All right. Episode.
Yeah, episode. That was where I was doing it from my fucking kitchen, and I had all the Tupperware containers and boxes holding all my shit up.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. How we have not progressed.
No, in fact, because as I'm scrolling through these, I'm like, oh shit, we're gonna rehash a topic that we talked about 100 weeks ago, actually.
Well, we probably got all of one more follower, so.
True. Yeah, October. Man, we put up a picture. Our first post was on October 22nd, and then we did the show then October 23. Okay, well, this isn't going to quite line up for our 1 year anniversary. It's going to be more like 1 year anniversary plus 2 weeks. So it'll be like our 54-week anniversary.
Okay.
The thought that I've got rolling through my brain.
Okay.
So you know that I'm a Buffalo Bills fan?
Yes.
And you know that they're going to go to the Super Bowl this year.
They were close last year, weren't they?
Yeah, and their favorite per Vegas, they're still the favorites to win it this year. So, I've never been to an NFL game.
Okay.
And so I was kicking around the idea of buying some tickets to a Bills game and seeing if you'd want to go with me.
I'm in.
And we could in Buffalo.
I'm in.
And then we could do a podcast live from Buffalo with the Bills Mafia.
And that would be awesome.
Crazy game. Crazy thing. So I've got that idea kicking around. The date I'm thinking of, the one I'm thinking of right now, is November 13th. Because it's not too late in the season, so it won't be super duper cold.
November 13th, I'm in.
They play the Vikings. So we should also be almost guaranteed to see a win.
Yeah, for the Vikings. Yeah, definitely.
But it's November 13th in Buffalo. So,
okay, I'm in.
That's an idea I've had floating around through my brain.
Well, that's an excellent idea.
Well, I thought
That is an excellent idea. Maybe if that's the deal, then maybe we should figure out getting a fucking Airbnb like now.
Oh, I bet.
Because you could cancel those up to like 2 days before.
I bet getting a house or getting a hotel room or whatever in Buffalo, New York is a nightmare on home game weekends.
You know what? But probably not this far out.
Maybe. Yeah, because a lot can still change in 3 months.
Yeah. And I mean, there's they got a pretty good cancellation policy, like cancel 2 days before with getting all your money back.
Right.
So yeah.
Yeah. It just to get us
there's someone like
quiet. Everybody quiet. Thank you. Quiet on the set. Quiet.
Calm them kids down.
The last time they played, the Bills won in 2019, 27-23, but that was a different Buffalo team. That was a different Buffalo team.
Okay. I'm in, man.
So the tickets I found, they're not great, but they'd at least get us into the stadium, and they're not super expensive either. So because I mean we have to fly and hotel and all that.
Yeah, I'm in, man. I'm in.
I think it'd be a lot of fun.
That'd be a great time
to experience a Buffalo Bills game in Buffalo. Yes. So put that on your calendar. Sunday, November 13th. All right.
Check.
Well, that was my first conversation I wanted to have with you today.
Okay. All right. We're just moving on. So you like how we do our personal business on this show? It's kind of what we do.
I got to get people excited about football season. I mean,
yes.
And
preseason has started already.
Yep. And Josh Allen's going to play on Saturday. Today, I guess he's playing the Broncos, but it's in Buffalo. So I actually got real excited for like 30 seconds a week ago or so when I was looking at the preseason schedule and saw Bills Broncos. I was like, fuck, oh shit, they're not playing at home. They're playing in Buffalo. Because I probably could have scored some preseason tickets fairly.
Oh yeah.
Cheap.
Yeah. So here's a little thing that because I kind of look at the morbid side of things, but let's talk about real quickly the Cleveland Browns. Have they sucked for the last 1,000 years?
And then they just put themselves in the fucking hate box of the world.
In the hate box because they fucking signed Deshaun Watson, who is now fucking suspended for 11 games. Can you get any more shittier luck?
They knew that was going to happen.
But can you have any more shittier luck?
Because I mean, the world hates the Browns, and did you hear how they structured his contract, just knowing he's going to get suspended?
No.
So they structured his contract, and the NFL owners are pissed. They're like ready to kick the fucking Browns out of the NFL over this shit.
Who owns the Browns, anyways? You even know?
No, but some sleazebag, obviously.
Sleazebag, okay.
Because he knew that there was a good chance that Deshaun Watson was going to get suspended, and he was actually the owner was banking on the entire season.
The entire season. It's a chick. Dee Haslam owns the Browns.
Well, so Deshaun Watson contract. Yeah, here we go. He's got a 5-year, $230 million contract, but like season number 1 is like $0 of that
because he's got to prove himself.
Right. So they structure the contract so in year 1 it's only worth like $5 or $6 million, and then years 2 through 5 is worth the other $225 million, knowing he was going to get suspended this season.
Oh yeah, okay. So they don't really have to pay him.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. He doesn't lose anything. They don't have to pay him. They get to keep the money, and they're like, yeah, fuck it. We'll hire this guy that's in structured contract to help him out. The ownership of the NFL is just their the Browns are about to get booted out.
Did you say that was $250 million contract?
230
for 5 years. 230. Yeah. So we were discussing, driving back from a call on a ladder truck, what Ozzy Osbourne's net worth is, because he's been around for a million years. Ozzy Osbourne's only worth $265 million. And I look at the guys, and I'm like, there's professional ball players that contracts are more than his net worth.
Yeah, the sex offender.
And then their appeal was, yeah, but have they been around as long as Ozzy has? I'm sure he's probably spent more.
Some money, right? Yeah. And I'll be honest, like one of the guy that really honestly fascinates me from the NFL contract standpoint is actually P. Mahomes. Now,
Who the fuck is that?
Patrick Mahomes from the Chiefs.
Oh, you said Pete. I had no idea who that. Okay.
Just P. Holmes. P. Mahomes. Now, I think he's a little arrogant. He has every right to be. He's already a Super Bowl champion, and he's got one of the largest contracts in NFL history. So he's got a right to be a little bit arrogant. But from the financial standpoint, you can't argue with this dude. He took because he took some of his signing bonus, a chunk of his signing bonus, and turned around and became a partial owner of the Kansas City Royals.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I mean, you got so from an investment standpoint, a professional.
But still, you have to have. You got to be offered something like that. You just can't say, "I'm going to take some money and try to buy something." It's got to be on the market, don't you think?
Hey, I don't know how he got. I don't know how this sausage.
I guess everybody has a price. Everything's for sale.
Yeah, and he said,
for sale.
Hey, Royals, you kind of suck. I'll pay for 3 of your ball players this year if you want to let me into your investment group." Yeah. Speaking of new ownership, the Denver Broncos have new ownership.
Okay. Is Elway still like the GM?
I'm not. I don't.
Or is he like in charge of football operations or something?
Yeah. So the new group. The ownership of the Broncos are now owned by some of the richest people amongst all NFL owners. So people are.
Oh, so it's a conglomerate. People
are thrilled that maybe the Broncos will come back to their championship ways around here. But thank you to everybody who shops at Walmart for now supporting the Denver Broncos.
Why? What does that mean? Did the Walmart family buy the fucking Broncos?
Yep.
Whatever.
Yep.
Are you fucking serious?
I am serious, yeah.
So is that going to be called fucking, instead of Mile High Stadium, fucking Walmart Field?
Wally World Field.
Folks, we got a new Wally World. It's
in Wally World Field at Mile High Stadium, yep.
Wow.
Yep. So,
what the fuck do they know about football?
Apparently enough to buy the Broncos, I guess.
I guess it's just a business if you think about it, right?
It is, yep. Yeah. So, yeah.
You surround yourself with the best people, you can do whatever the fuck you want.
So, Kevin, if you shop at Walmart, you're supporting the Broncos. Thank you, sir.
I'm pretty sure everybody in their lifetime has shopped at fucking Walmart, so don't lie.
I have shopped at Walmart, but I'm not necessarily.
You're more of a Target guy.
Yeah, I am. Oh,
yeah, I know.
You're a Formula guy.
Yeah.
Are you a Lewis Hamilton fan?
Oh, yeah.
Or are you the other guy? There's only two main guys, right?
There's a bunch of main guys. It's like Max Verstappen and Lewis Hamilton. It just depends on like what manufacturer you like, what driver you like. There's a bunch of great fucking drivers, man. I mean, and like good name drivers, like the ones that drive for Ferrari, but I'm just not big fans.
Yeah. Well, Lewis Hamilton is also the Waltons brought Lewis Hamilton in as part of their group on Tuesday. So we're back
for the Broncos?
For part of their ownership group. Yep.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. So
good deal.
Yeah. New changes are coming. Russell Wilson's in town. Wally World's in town.
Why is Russell Wilson in town?
He's our new quarterback.
Oh fuck, that's right. Okay.
Man,
I have not followed preseason. I have not followed.
If it's not the Bears, Neil don't care.
All I know is the Bears are moving out of Chicago and they're going to fucking Arlington Heights. They bought the fucking horse race track and they're going to build a big fucking stadium and yeah. So, and they're smart because they're going out fucking west where the fucking money is. So yeah.
That's going to be a big change though, because that's where they play is one of the oldest stadiums in the NFL.
And the smallest.
So.
And that's the issue.
There's no money there.
You can't afford $250 million fucking contracts if you can only fit 10 people in a stadium.
Got it. I suppose.
Right?
Yeah.
You gotta sell seats.
That's fair. So
but I was also reading an article. The Cowboys Stadium when it was built was $1 billion.
Okay.
The one that was just recently built, I forget who just built it. $5 billion price tag in today's market. Yeah. $5 billion for a fucking stadium.
Down.
So the price of tickets are going up.
Well, that's why we're gonna sit in literally the very last top row at at the stadium for the Bills, and they're like they're $90 a piece, which is
Oh, that ain't bad at all.
No, not bad. It's not bad just to get in, but they're
Shit,
very popular.
I spent more than $90 on fucking bad Coke and hookers, man. Fuck.
It's true. It's true. Yeah. I mean, let's be honest. The Cowboys, they're not America's team. I'm listen.
What? So did they self-give them name? Did they self-name themselves that?
Who?
The Cowboys, America's team. Who the fuck came up with that?
I think so. And listen, as a Bills fan, the Cowboys will always be a nemesis.
Well, to be honest with you, we're the fucking funniest duo on the interwebs. I don't give a fuck what anyone says.
See, so you can whatever you want. Well, you can self-proclaim anything.
Exactly.
Do
what I want.
The Cowboys defeated the Bills by a score of 52-17.
When?
Super Bowl XXVII.
XX. So that's 10/26.
That was January
26.
I think that was the last one of the Bills run. That was in 1993.
Oh, gotcha.
Clearly, Dallas was the superior team that way.
And they have been good for years. I mean, I'm not going to doubt that, but I don't know why they're dubbed America's team.
Wow. Yeah, and then in Super Bowl XXVIII the following year, the Dallas Cowboys beat the Buffalo Bills 30, or excuse me. Yeah, the following year, 30-13. So
okay.
The Bills can or the Cowboys.
Yeah. That was yeah.
But not this year. Not this year. The Bills all the way. As long as they can overcome the Chiefs, that's been the Achilles heel the last couple of years.
Achilles heel, okay, all right.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, the Chiefs lost some of their good guys. Didn't they lose that little Hill?
Tyreek Hill.
Yeah.
He's down with the Dolphins now, so the Bills got to play him twice a year. Son of a bitch.
Yeah.
But yes, no. The Chiefs have been the Achilles heel. We'll see what happens. Broncos Bills today. That's one of the things.
Oh, look at that! You probably could. Are they playing in New York?
Yeah, over there.
I was gonna say you should have got fucking tickets for that preseason game.
Well, if it was here in Denver,
it was here, yeah,
I would have been there in a heartbeat. But no,
shit, you could have walked to the stadium.
It's across the country instead.
Yeah.
No
All
joke.
right, November 13th. Mark your calendars, folks.
Could have taken the light rail. Light rail for basically drops us off literally at Mile High Stadium. Actually.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
And what is a light rail?
Train, like a city,
like a light train,
like a city train,
like a subway, but just above ground.
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah. A lot of rocks.
I'm learning all these fancy terms, folks.
Well, a couple weeks ago we were working on the word colleague. Now we're working on light rail.
Light rail.
Yep.
So Kevin lives in Texas, hates the fucking Cowboys, and then he hears that the Cowboys go to Super Bowl every year. I can relate to that.
Kevin, we are thinking of doing a live.
Oh yeah, November 13th. He wants to know what's going on November 13th.
We're thinking about doing a live views from the back seat from Buffalo, New York, with the Bills Mafia.
Yes.
And then Neil and I go to a Bills football game. That's now. If we wanted to, the Cleveland Browns are in Buffalo the following week 11, but Deshaun Watson won't be there because he'll still be suspended.
So does he get to sit on the sideline, or he's not even allowed in the stadiums?
I don't know. I honestly don't know.
Because even though you're suspended, you're still obligated to show up and just moral support, I guess.
Kevin's coming to Buffalo too.
Yeah.
Listen, folks, you want to come to Buffalo? That's the plan. We want to be there for a game in November 13th. Bills Vikings.
Hot wings. Hopefully they have boneless hot wings in Buffalo because I ain't eating shit on a bone.
Did you see? Did you see actually? Did you know how teams build out their their rush jerseys, like their special edition jerseys?
Who did?
Like teams that will announce like their special edition jerseys that they'll wear once or twice during.
Like their throwback jerseys or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So exactly because of that, This is a fantastic. This is actually great. Let's see if I can get this here. This is an alternate uniform that the Bills were proposing earlier this year. Ready? Let's see. Share. Speaking of boneless buffalo wings.
So I guess Kevin Janis is up on the football deal because he says no, we can't travel with him. He lost all salary. So okay. So
ready? Boom.
Oh, what's this?
They're alternate jerseys that they were proposing.
It looks like a can of Tabasco.
Exactly. It's
for the fucking hot sauce.
It's a fucking hot sauce and buffalo wing.
Christ, duh. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm kind of digging that. So
yeah, man.
Are they thinking about it? Oh, look at the fucking. It's a fucking chicken wing.
Yeah.
The buffalo chicken. I like it.
Yeah.
Are they gonna do it?
No, it was a joke, but I thought it was pretty well played for that exact reason. Like if their chicken wings don't have bones in them, so buffalo, they were gonna do buffalo wings for an alternate jersey.
I like it. Maybe that should be some arena football team,
dude. There you go.
How's that?
I like
Maybe
it.
Some arena football team.
Yeah, this was released on
Buffalo Hot Wings.
This was released on April 1st on an April Fool's Day.
Of course.
On the official team site though. So I figured
fucking people got all worked up about that, pissed off or whatever. People were fucking livid,
right?
And they're probably like, "Calm down."
You do know it's April 1st, right?
That's fucking great.
You do realize that, right?
And a lot of these big companies really do a good job of this April Fool's stuff that they come up there. We'll have to maybe next year during April, around April Fool's Day, come up with some of these big corporations that have these, funny deals that people believe and all that. So, because let's be honest, people are fucking gullible.
Oh, 100%.
People are gullible because why are old people still giving their social security number to their grandson they don't have that's in jail?
Or
what the fuck?
Or to that random person that's text messaging you all of a sudden because the scammers are just randomly texting the world.
Yes.
I've taken a new strategy with those guys is that I'll play along with them and then I'm be like, you do realize that this is like the FBI's tip line, right? So they stop pretty quick.
So obviously people, I don't know, because come on, man. Why would you ever give any kind of fucking information to anybody?
Because
first off, I just want to apologize. JK, if you still get random emails from bullshit, that's me. I put your email down for everything. So
one of the best ways to
yeah, I still use your email, Jim, so don't worry.
We've been texting with the guy this week from our fire department who's no longer on the fire department. And one of the lines that he taught me at one point is in throughout life is that revenge is best served cold. And so you just never know when that, and some of the best ways to do it are to get them signed up for like a credit card offer or like email, just make their life difficult. Nothing nefarious, but just make their life
exactly.
frustrating.
Exactly.
Oh man. Which is actually.
Oh, what?
One of the memes that I had pulled up. I'll share it. It's talking of buffalo wings and I think you said earlier something about
put their number on Craigslist. Is there even still a thing called Fuck Craigslist?
Yep, there is.
Is it really?
Oh yeah, that's where we're gonna buy our.
No, they got rid of that shit, didn't they?
That's where we're gonna buy our T-shirt print machine from.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah, that wasn't that long ago.
That's right. Yeah.
Here, we were talking about dipping buffalo sauce and everything else before. Fucking Crow dipping his nuggets into sauce.
Well, yeah, and it better be fucking sweet and sour sauce.
What's wrong with honey mustard?
I'm a sweet and sour guy for the McDonald's nuggets. I love me some fucking chicken nuggets.
I
will go out of my way to stop at McDonald's and get me some fucking nuggets. I think I'm gonna fucking get some nuggets fucking as soon as we leave here.
I haven't had a McDonald's chicken nugget in probably 10 years.
You have no idea what you're missing.
Well, do they still do that box where you get like 100 of them? I mean, there was at one point there's a box of nuggets, so you got like
you can still get they'll run a special 20 nuggets for like $5, and that's like the fucking best deal ever. And I think there was a challenge out at the fire department that someone could eat 100 nuggets.
Is that where
we call bullshit?
Is that where I'm getting my wires crossed?
No, I know I can pound down 20 nuggets and 2 cheeseburgers and not even break a sweat.
20 nuggets doesn't sound too bad, because if I go to Chick-fil-A, my standard meal is a Chick-fil-A sandwich and a dozen of the nugs.
You get them naked or breaded? Or
they have naked?
Well, can't you get them without the breading at Chick-fil-A?
Why would you do that?
Because people are fucking weird. I want like extra breading.
Yeah.
Like I want Colonel Sanders super duper extra crispy on a fucking nugget. So what that means is when I take a fucking bite, there's barely any fucking meat. It's all fucking crunch. Okay? That's what I want.
Just bread. Well, that's how they serve them at this restaurant that I found. This is this one.
What the fuck does that say?
The FK Your Diet restaurant. Fuck your diet restaurant.
Nice.
So,
I'm there.
There you go. There, zoomed it in on it for you.
What does their menu entail?
Chicken nuggets with no chicken, just the breading. That's like
the breading. That's like fucking phenomenal. That is so awesome. I'm in. Where's that at? We're taking a road trip.
I would imagine it's in Kevin's neighborhood. It kind of looks like it's painted like it would be down in Texas somewhere.
Down in Texas, yeah, down in Tejas. I'm in.
That's not.
Road trip.
That's not painted like an Iowa restaurant. So,
no, I'm in.
Yeah.
Because of the pastel Mexican looking colors. It almost looks like a Mexican restaurant.
It does. And I was actually thinking it might be like a Thai restaurant or something. Like a Phuket restaurant.
Well, I'm not even going to ask what the fuck that is. So we'll continue on.
Phuket. Fuck it. It's a city in Thailand.
Oh, Phuket. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's actually pronounced Phuket, but it's spelled.
Phuket.
It's spelled.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's probably a Thai restaurant. Actually,
yeah.
If I were to guess. Hey, I'm wearing a t-shirt of the day. We're almost done. We've already been on here for 30 minutes. I haven't even shared my t-shirt of the day yet.
I'm just wearing my best dog dad ever won, so I gotta find some new shirts. So.
And Kevin's right. How have 5 people stuck with us for 28 minutes already?
Someone signed on twice.
Probably. I'm still signed on.
Someone don't know it. Someone signed on twice.
I'm still signed on over here from earlier when they're trying to figure out when he started. So.
Yeah. So that's what happened there.
So the man and the president. This is a little bit of history today as well. Ryan Knowles, holy shit, he's listening.
Yeah.
So the man and the president, the power of a beard. So this is a history lesson today, folks. Right.
The guy on your right tit actually looks like the guy from the Mad magazine.
Does that say
Newman? What the fuck was his name?
Yeah. Oh man,
Newman.
Some old school memes.
Yeah, but that's what that looks like. He looks like Alfred E. Newman. That's his name. Alfred E. Newman from the fucking Mad magazine.
Yep. Man, I haven't heard of Mad magazine in a long time.
That was like the shit back in the day because it was so fucking risque and edgy.
That was the original like meme wagon. I mean,
yeah, it was. Like Mad magazine.
Man, now I'm on the Mad Mag. They still have Mad magazine website.
Oh, I'm sure. Sure, it's a big deal somewhere.
Mad magazine.
Yep. That was like a big deal because when you bought it, it was like a thick fucking magazine. So it was like a comic book, but like an actual magazine. And I mean, it was expensive back in the day being a kid, but man, there's some funny shit in there.
Yeah, look, check.
And then if you're a sheltered kid and you really don't understand some of the black sheep comedy that was in there, you were always confused. Always confused. There you go. Exactly. Couldn't be more appropriate right there. Awesome.
I haven't. We just went way back in the time machine.
We did.
There.
Yeah, and look at the price. It said like $5.99. Cheap.
Our price.
Shit.
Well, that
you were saving money to buy that motherfucker.
To be fair, that was a June 2018 edition.
Okay. So they're still producing it somewhere.
They are. Yeah, I mean, there's one. There's yes.
Probably not finding that at Barnes and Noble.
I've got a new mission now. Find a Mad magazine. Yeah, because here, like this is better. This is from like back in the 70s, 80s. Because like one of the covers is Richard Nixon. So here.
Oh yeah, yeah. He was
Uh,
like a big deal to make fun of.
there you go. But these are 25. These are 25 and 30 cents. So
yeah,
um,
Mad Magazine, and then they had a TV show too.
I don't remember the TV show.
They had a TV show that they kind of did little skits about that, and it was all right. I mean, it kind of lost its luster. The first couple of shows were like awesome, kind of like almost like a raunchier Saturday Night Live deal. But yeah, I remember Mad. It's called Mad TV.
Mad TV.
Mad TV.
This is a Firehouse. This here we're closing it. We're past time. Shit, I haven't.
We're past time. You still got a whole bunch of fucking memes you got to show. So
yeah,
here's the speed round, folks.
I'm gonna cut them off though. I'm only gonna show. I'm gonna show 3. We'll wrap up with
speed
3.
round. Hey, we haven't lost any viewers yet, so we're good.
All right. So as you know, I do have a candle business. Let's see here. This is probably the best marketing I've ever seen for a candle company.
No, the best. What? What the fuck? Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah. So I still think the best marketing fucking ad was what we found out last week. Every search begins with dicks.
That is a good one. That is a good one.
Dude, that I can't that is awesome. I like that one.
This one is a Firehouse favorite. For those that don't know Firehouse humor, this is everything's better when it's written on a cake or a cookie.
3D print yourself a dick and go fuck yourself. There you go. Yep. All right.
Yeah, I mean if you put it on a cake or on a cookie, it'll go fine. Look at that. We're growing up to 7. We got to go a little bit longer.
Whoa, what is up with 7 people?
Never had 7 people.
We've never had 7 people. Somebody's obviously double clicking on there or something. Holy 8! No, someone's fucking with us.
Somebody's fucking with us now. There's some like click farm over in like China.
I think Kevin Janis is fucking with us.
There's a click farm in China where people keep clicking on it.
Something,
clicking on it. So but
3D print yourself a dick and go fuck yourself. Hey, do you remember when that JK we bought him a fucking bag of dicks? Remember that?
Yeah, and I bought him a dick cookie from Hot Cookie or whatever it is in San Francisco with like a black cookie,
big black hot cookie.
Yeah, with coconut sprinkles on the balls and shit. Yeah.
Too funny.
Hot Cookie, San Francisco. Yeah. Let's see if I can find a picture. Man, Derek, man, look at them. They're now trying to prove that they're new people.
I guess you can say they're getting pretty serious. I'm telling you, we just fucking have fun on fucking Saturday mornings.
Here we go, man. Here we go. This is the cookie. This is the cookie that I bought Kirkman a few years back.
How did you find it that quick?
Because it's like their staple cookie. I mean,
okay. I was gonna say, how the fuck? I searched for pictures for hours. There you go.
Oh man, I gave it to him at the Firehouse. He took a big old bite out of that cookie. I mean, it was a very tasty cookie, a very tasty cookie. But perfect. It's even got
awesome.
It's even got the right anatomy with like.
Wait, what's the right anatomy?
It's not a weird looking one. It's not a weird looking one. It's your very very prototypical.
Okay. Too funny. Hey, so you were telling us you have one big special meme for the end of the show. Did you show it already?
No.
You don't sound too thrilled anymore.
Well, no. Now that we have 8 people here, that we gotta get better. We got to do better.
So what are we gonna keep? We gonna keep the suspense or what? I mean, I'm fucking looking forward to this now.
Well, no, it's just a goodbye meme because this actually is a shout out to another guy that I used to work with on the fire department, who every time this time of year would always end up with peppermint mocha coffee creamer, even in August, because you could only start to get it at for certain times of the year.
You talking about Big Dumb?
I am.
Okay.
And so I was at the grocery.
People see. I mean, I don't need people just associate themselves with the weirdest shit, and you know who the fuck we're talking about.
Right. Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. So I was walking through Safeway this week, and I saw peppermint mocha creamer in the aisle.
Did you buy it?
Fuck yeah, I did.
Fuck yeah.
Oh,
Hell
yeah.
yeah. Peppermint mocha.
And every time I grab it off the shelf, especially this time of year, my mind always thinks back to Big Dumb. So
Yep.
In the finest ways possible. But,
Yep. Peppermint mocha.
And so that's where like this meme came in. That was the backstory of why I was like, oh, this one's kind of important, but everybody knows it's true. So August already, September is practically next week, which it actually is. Time to pick out a Halloween costume, start your Christmas shopping. Happy New Year, everybody. Peace out. We're the fucking out of here. Okay?
Okay. So I seen a meme that basically said, "You fucking people and your pumpkin spice, it's still summer!" Exclamation point.
Yeah,
because pumpkin spice is a big deal too.
It is, and I'm already drinking peppermint mocha coffee creamer. So,
well,
and actually, you'll be impressed with this. So, I love. Probably not actually, but I love pumpkin beers. I love Oktoberfest. Those are my favorite ones. And to Derek Manzer's point, the same day that I was in Safeway and found the peppermint mocha coffee creamer, I found Breckenridge Brewing's Autumn Ale, and I found Voodoo Ranger's spicy pumpkin, and those are now both in my refrigerator already.
Dude, you're still supposed to be drinking summer shanties. That's fucking summer, bro.
So this is where
fall ain't until September 22nd.
I fully understand. I understand, but those beers will be gone by September 22nd in the store. And last year, I only bought a 6-pack or a 12-pack if they had it in 12 packs of every single pumpkin and Oktoberfest that I could find at the different liquor stores around town. And I'm proud to say that I just finished my last one last week, and I started buying this year's stock the same week. So I made it an entire year with my pumpkin Oktoberfest.
Good deal.
Paste it. Don't get me wrong. I paced it, but we made it.
I paced too. I'm down about 3 cases of Tito's, so time to stock up. So I'm pacing it too.
Oh man, Voodoo Ranger spicy.
Awesome. So, did you show us the finale meme yet?
It was the peace out. We're out of here. We're going to see you next year. Happy New Year's. I mean, if we really want to end on a high note, I suppose we could show the kids mullet competition real quick.
Okay, real quick, because these motherfuckers are badass. All 5 of you stick with us for a couple more minutes.
And there's another one. Ben Bruning popped in. That's saying the Shandies suck. Man, look at this. The group is growing, man.
What the fuck, man? We got some haters coming out here, and Shandies suck. Dude, Leinenkugel's summer shanty is so fucking good. So good. Sorry, Ben. So good.
I'll be honest. Boys, men, I'm impressed. The group is growing. Kevin, you're right.
Yeah, we have seen people that have never. Yeah, so great job, guys.
Listen. I am impressed.
So, it's because we talk about real life shit.
We talk about nothing. And we even have a conversation with somebody in the background this week that we may have a special guest with like a professional recording studio and everything else coming up.
Oh, you think so?
You don't think he'll come on the show?
We'll see. Hey, I got a fucking professional studio here. Look at. Let me see. Let me see if I can do this. Hang on.
All right. And then we'll move into the last few items here.
Anybody that ever wants to come here, I have a seat with a fucking microphone right here.
I don't have any spare seats, so I'm not that friendly.
So anybody that ever wants to come to the shop and be on the show, you're more than welcome. And I've sent that out to everybody. And it's time for a soundboard with these numbers.
I know,
We've talked about a soundboard. Yeah.
We're becoming professional level enough with 8 that it's probably time for a soundboard.
So I have plenty of booze. We have plenty to talk about. Anyone wants to come sit in my spare chair, you're more than welcome any day.
All right, let's end it on a high note here. Brock from Douglas, Georgia.
Dude. Okay. Really? Like fucking Brock? Yeah.
There's Brock. All right. How do we rate Brock's mullet? I've got
Brock's
three.
mullet's pretty fucking good.
I've got 3 of them lined up from the mullet championship of kids. Brock here.
Brock.
I like that he went with the 1970s, 1980s Miami Vice shirt. Like he went all in on this mullet because of the shirt.
Yes.
The shirt makes it.
And the gold chain, fake gold chain. I like it.
I mean,
like it.
The shirt makes it. What do you suppose Brock's dad's name is? Brett?
Larry.
Larry. Let's see here. We got
Ooh. I like the American flag cut in there. Very patriotic.
But it could be better. It could be better. Wait.
It could be better.
Yeah, this one's not as good. Brock is still Brock.
What's his homie's name?
This is William.
William
from Ohio.
Okay, William from Ohio. I like the American flag.
Yeah, but he didn't have the shirt. He's going with kind of the same.
Yeah, he just be like, hey.
Yeah, this is a good effort.
I got my Kenny fucking Powers shades on. So
Brock is better, and you'll see why here in a moment, because William tried with the American flag. He tried. Okay. Because check this kid's American flag out. This dude's got actual stars and stripes going.
That there is fucking awesome.
The actual stars and stripes. So William from Ohio, you're in 3rd place in my vote.
What's this dude's name?
This is Landry from Oklahoma.
Landry from Oklahoma.
Yep.
Landry. And moms and dads, where the fuck do you get these names from?
So
what happened to the Jims and the Toms and the Sams and the Brads and really?
So William's out. He's not.
William's out.
He's 3rd place. So we got Landry and Brock.
Dude, I'm gonna have to go with Brock. I'm sorry, man. Brock is the fucking winner in my book.
I think Brock's the winner too. Landry's American flag was pretty damn good, but
Kevin seems to go with Brock, dude. He's got the whole persona.
Yeah,
he was like the epitome of I fucking rock a mullet, motherfucker.
Yeah, I'm going Brock too. All right.
Yeah, definitely Brock.
Well, we've got 43 minutes, and I'm about to get the hook because I had actually.
You got plans.
I do actually have plans, and I'm going to get the hook because I was like, I'll be done by 9 o'clock. We'll be fine. We'll be good to go.
Okay. Yeah. 9 o'clock. Yeah. So okay. So hey,
Brock needs a Marlboro and an Old Milwaukee. I agree, right? Like, classic. Brock is classic.
Milwaukee, you're goddamn right.
Classic, so
yeah, but he's still the winner. But yeah, good deal. Good deal.
That's your first place prize, Brock. Some Marlboro Reds and the pack.
Marlboro Reds and old fucking Milwaukee. Fuck yeah.
Oh man.
Good deal.
But it's unfortunately, fellas, it's been great. Our biggest audience ever.
And yeah, it's fucking great. Love catching up, talking about bullshit.
Yep.
You really didn't get me worked up today, so thank you for that.
No, except
Ben saying that Shandy sucks. So we'll have a conversation after the show. So
yeah, it wasn't even me.
I'll be calling you, Ben. I'm gonna pour a fucking Shandy down your fucking throat.
And he'll turn around and throw like I don't even know. Fucking IPA or something down your throat.
Exactly.
I don't know.
Exactly. So awesome. So hey, bro.
Yo.
Awesome catching up with you again. All 5, 6, 7, and 8 of our fucking fans. Thanks for hanging out and just being fucking dumbasses with us on a fucking Saturday. I'd like to send out a public service announcement, Eric, before you send your little our little sounds like Ben has been hanging out and drinking too much. Yes, he has. Okay, so folks, your public service announcement, because we always want to give you a little bit of information. So spread the word. Shift change is at 7 in the morning. Okay? So when you have been sick for 8 days and you decide to call for help at 6:30 in the morning, you can probably wait 30 more minutes.
Make it till 7.
Shift change is at 7 a.m. I'm looking out for all my EMS folks out there, okay?
Well, and
Hey,
you're looking out
we love you guys. We know you guys got a fucking hard-ass job, and we love you, and we appreciate you.
spin it this way instead. We're looking out for the patients of the world because you want the fresh medic, not the one that's been up all night long.
Exactly. 7 a.m. is
get the
fucking
fresh medic.
shift change,
Yeah, you get
okay?
the fresh medic
So
at
we
7.
know you've been sick for 8 days, and you decide to call at 6:30 in the morning. Hey, you can. I'm pretty sure you're not gonna die.
No,
Wait till 7.
There you go.
Looking out for all my EMS peeps out there. Love
All
you,
right.
guys and gals.
Let's see if we get. Whoop. Ready?
Whoa!
And Lucy, put supper on the stove, my dear, because this ball game is over.
It's over. Bye.
Bye. Love you, brother.